Lame.
Yeah! Ah, watch out, bastards. Oh my god, everything is all screwed up.
Yeah, it's a high probability.
I've been dead
chance.
for a while. Did I GG? Because I meant to.
Yeah, you did.
Alright. Well, I don't know that replay warrants revisiting.
Yeah.
It's
Not so sure. A couple mistakes, like not having a third at any, decent timing.
yeah. If you look
You
at
had a
the,
ton of drones.
workers created.
Like, oh my god, you have a ton of drones.
Maybe overkilled it a little bit there.
Might should have had like 12 Zerglings to clean up a drop. Fungal growth, great at like, supporting lings to kill like a marine medevac kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, I tell you what, my chair is like the wrong height. When I sit here and play for an hour or two, my shoulder starts to hurt.
That's not good.
Which is no bueno. Alright, let's jump in and do it again. I'm going to kick your ass this time.
Alright. Looking for a good map. Lost Temple, that sounds good.
That's totally fair.
Don't worry, I'm not going to use any cliff harass.
Oh, then I will.
Spine
Nice.
crawlers just
Yep.
morphing on my edge.
Yeah.
I've actually had that happen to me before.
It's not bad. I mean, it's kind of silly, but it's not terrible. You can
Sure.
deny a couple mineral patches in that geyser, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Also had people dropping festers on my ledge before. That was really annoying.
That sounds pretty sweet. Can they cast far enough to hit the mineral line?
Yep.
That's a thought. Alright. So, we made enough drones, but then we made more.
Yeah.
And that was no bueno.
Yeah, we should, after our main and our naturals fully saturated, we should start building Zerglings instead of oversaturating.
And there's actually a good question in that. At what point
Alright.
do I say, okay, I've got 2 saturated bases, I mean, like, if there was a number that you would advise to back off on droning and then start doing other stuff, what would that number be?
Like drone count? I think 50 is like a great number.
Yep.
And then after 50, you start working on other stuff till you get like other bases up, and then you start adding more drones in.
So 126 is too many.
Yeah, I think 126 might be 1 or 2 over the top.
Or 76 over the top.
Right. Because, I mean, if you just add in, you say, you had 26 too many drones, okay, at that point, and you could have turned those into Zerglings. That's like 50 lings.
Yeah.
That easily would have been able to save your 3rd, even your 4th,
Yep.
And that's really the key part, is really just, constantly controlling map control, because it usually always 2 Rex will follow up if they expand, because there's no pressure if they're still going to play like the standard bio play. There's no pressure from the past the early marine pressure, due to the fact that speedlings can rate marines really hard, that they have to pretty much wait for medevac. So you can expect like medevac play to be like their next form of like harassment or anything like that.
Now let's talk a little bit about some of the other transitions that exist.
Okay. Like the all-in or the 2-factory Hellion type stuff.
Well, I mean, both of those are very they're common. You see them a lot.
Right.
I see 2 racks in
viable.
Blue Flame Hellion quite a bit. And aside from just figuring out when it feels like Hellions, I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to deal with that, because Blue Flame is pretty good against Zerglings.
It is. It is. It really either comes down to either you have a good surround, because they are going to be fighting on creep, and lings with speed are faster on creep, so either you get like a really good surround, or I don't know, I guess it depends a lot on map and positioning on everything. Like, you will see it coming beforehand. And a lot of times nowadays, I see people throw down a roach warren just in case. Like, they don't necessarily build roaches, but they'll have it down just to have that tech tree possible.
Yeah, that's actually something I've been advising people to do. You don't have to make a single roach, but
Exactly. And it's not like it cripples your economy or something, because it's like, if they go open 2 racks or something and they do transition to Hellion, it's pretty late, to be honest. I mean, it's not like, what it does is it catches people off guard, so it works really well. But it's not meant to be like, oh, I'm going to get him out so quick, you know, that's going to get there before he has anything.
yeah. And what kind of all-ins are there off of the 2 racks opening that you would maybe warn a Zerg player to be wary of?
Okay, there's 2 racks, Marine SCV, like the standard Foxer, and then there's the 4 racks. Like, it's a much later push, but it's still just as strong because you send all the SCVs. And in my opinion, it's like 100 times stronger on like maps like Steps of War, for example, and stuff like that. It's ridiculous on that map. It might even be considered broken, to be fair.
I mean, Steps is pretty...
It's pretty hard for Zerg anyways, but it makes it even harder than normal, in my opinion. So there's lots of different transitions from it, but there's really, like, all-ins are, you know, the same with everything. With Terran, all-ins usually incorporate SCVs coming into the mix.
Yeah. I actually played a game not too terribly long ago where the guy went 2 racks and I defended it, and then he went 4 racks, but he didn't bring any SCVs with it, and I defended that. And then he went up to 7 racks and built about 50 Marines and brought all of his SCVs, and I just...
From one base?
From one base.
Wow.
And I just melted under that. And obviously, you know, I felt hopeless, and I was so mad. I wanted to break things. Right, there's your stuff. You're expanding.
Yeah, I can imagine some frustration. There's actually a lot of frustration in this game in general.
Rhett has said that, well, I mean, I don't think there's any comparison. You can't really compare StarCraft 2 to Brood War, because Brood War was quite possibly the greatest game ever made.
Right.
But I've heard from a lot of pros that they just feel like this game is just nowhere near polished enough. Do you have a take on that?
Well, let's be realistic. Brood War has been out for a long time. It went through expansions and everything else to get to the state it is.
Yeah.
Where everyone talks about it, refers to it. You know, if we look back at when StarCraft first came out, I mean, crap, Mutalisk dominated everything. There's no reason even to make another unit. It was so freaking broken. So yeah, that's my take on it. I mean, I still think if you give StarCraft 2 time, it'll become polished.
Yeah, I would agree. I have a lot of faith in Blizzard, and I really love this game. Like,
I do too.
Honestly,
like,
I've played
I've had more fun with StarCraft 2 than I ever did StarCraft 1, and I still think StarCraft 1 was like, you know, the better game. But it's like I just had so much fun with it.
Yeah, I've really been enjoying my time on this. I haven't logged as many StarCraft 2 games as I have Brood War games, but I'll tell you, I've probably played a higher concentration of StarCraft 2 games than I did Brood War games. If that makes any sense.
Oh yeah, yeah, totally understand.
I wish you would stop clearing the Zelnaga towers. Completely unnecessary.
We require more rescue gas.
So in a normal game on LT, you're going to be cliffing my natural. You're going to be being annoying. But since you said that you're going to be an honorable Terran, this game.
Only for this one though.
Yeah, only for this one.
Right. I don't want people quoting me that I'm an honorable Terran after I land a
LZ
rack
has no
up the
honor.
coast. Yeah.
But my question is, does that make the gold a place that I need to be moving to? Because like, if you were clipping my natural, you could also easily clip the gold. It
Right.
might not be
I
as
would.
viable.
You'd probably move. Yeah. I mean, if we're talking about what kind of clipping are we really referring to?
Well, you have Thor drops and tank drops, but
Right.
Well, oh, how do I keep missing this?
Talking.
Not the pool. I need that.
No. Come on. All you need to do is build drones. You don't need that. Oh no. It's all bad. Darn it.
Now all I can make are infestors. Actually, you know what? I have to take that call. Can you let me pause for just 1 second?
Yeah, absolutely.
My sister. I'm supposed to be babysitting her dog today.
Alright, no problem. Take your time.
Hey, Cal. Alright, I'll unlock the door. I'm actually on stream right now, so can you just kind of come on in? Alright, that's fine. Alright, apologies.
No problem.
Yeah, babysitting my sister's dog. He is awesome. Are you ready, sir?
I am ready.
Alright, resuming game.
Alright, go, Ben.
And here is your stuff. Now that I can't make wings, you're deciding to push.
Yeah, it's a pretty good strategy. I like it.
Going right to where my third would be.
Mm-hmm. Somewhere like that. And hate my life. Oh, the 2 Marines.
Oh, if only I could make 1 Zergling.
Yep. Oh no.
Haha!
Darn it. These things are pretty good. How long does an infested Terran stay alive for?
I have no idea, to be honest. Let's look. 30 seconds.
That's actually longer than I was expecting.
How long do auto turrets stay alive for?
Like 3 minutes. I mean, no, just it's pretty standard.
Pretty standard indeed. Alright, so I need to be making wings right now because I have not.
Right. You also need to keep trying to control Zilnaga towers.
Definitely has something to do with the fact that I can't make fucking Zerglings.
Yeah, exactly. But when you can, I want to be making some of those.
Looks like you're taking a third if you haven't already.
Right.
Minerals are getting high. And infestors are just so good. Like, seriously.
So did Jeff and Bryce, or In Control and Machine, teach Mutiling Baneling as the main thing? Yeah. It's good. I'm not going to question it, but it's like there's other ways to play it too, to where you don't have to play like one way. My God, yeah, that was painful.